Hey everyone, my name is David Lee. I'm a senior consultant with Ambit Energy, and just wanted to put together a real short video explaining how to read an electricity bill in Texas, and more specifically, how to compare rates and just exactly what to look for when you're doing that. I still get a lot of questions about what exactly to look for and actually how to make those comparisons just to make sure you're actually doing a real apples to apples comparison, because it is pretty easy to get confused. A lot of these bills have a lot of numbers and charges, and it's hard to know exactly how those all calculate out, but I'm going to show you something that's going to make it super simple. So on pretty much every electricity bill in Texas, if you're in a deregulated territory, meaning you can choose your electricity provider, there's going to be a line on the bill that's going to read either exactly like this or something very similar to this line here. It says the average price you paid for electric service this month per kilowatt hour equals $0.176. Or, of course, that equals 17.6 cents. So that's what we're looking for here. Always look for the average rate first. And the reason you want to do that is because the average rate is going to include the energy charge from your provider, and that could be Ambit Energy, maybe it's TXU, maybe it's Reliant. And it's also going to include the delivery charge from your local utility company, your local delivery company. And in North Texas, that could be Encore, or you might be in South Texas around Houston, and that might be CenterPoint, for example. But the average rate is going to include both of those, which is very important, because you can't compare an average rate and just an energy charge rate with another company. That's apples and bananas. So you want to make sure you're comparing the same thing. The next thing you want to look for is how many kilowatt hours were used in this billing cycle. And you can see that up in this area here. Kilowatt hour usage was 1,108. And over here you can see that there were 30 days on this billing cycle, and this is an actual bill. So it's a full billing cycle, a full month, so which is, you want to make sure you're doing a real sample size of a full month. So from that, you can just do, the simple math, and we have that down here. I created this graphic just to show a comparison. Like I said, this was an actual Reliant bill, and the average rate on this bill was 17.6 cents, and you basically just take 0.176 times the kilowatt hours used, 1,108, and that equals $195, just on the simple math of the average rate and the kilowatt hours used. And by comparing, at the time, Ambit's average rate for this territory was 9.7 cents per kilowatt hour. So again, you take 0.097 and you multiply that by 1,108 kilowatt hours used, and that comes out to a little more than $107. So on just this one billing cycle alone, just this 1 month, that would have been a savings of $87.52, so about 45% savings just in this 1 month. So that's pretty much what you want to look for. Always start by looking for that average rate and looking for that line that displays that average rate. Once you know that, you've pretty much got what you need to compare. So if you're comparing rates if you're looking to switch to a different provider, if you're moving and you're wanting to check out rates, but always look for that average rate on your bill. So I hope that helps. If you have any other questions or want some more information about how to read bills, about how to compare rates, definitely stop by my website and on my blog. I have a lot of other articles written up there about how to compare rates and just looking at different bills, and that's right here at joinambitiousenergy.com. If you have any questions, just leave a comment, or you can contact me through my website there, through email or phone. So hope that helps.